What the bleep did I get now? Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and in this video, I'm going to show you some stuff that I picked up recently. Now, there's a difference in the way I do things. I may say, what the bleep did I get now? That means these are things that I picked up in person. Might have been a yard sale, somebody might have come by the house, different ways that I could have gotten them. Then I have, what the bleep did I buy now? Now, these are things that I picked up at auction or online. And finally, a new category that I'll use eventually called What the Bleep Did I Find Now? And these are things that have been in my collection for years and I just forgot that I had them and I've run across them. And I figured I'd share. So that's the three categories. Let's see what the bleep I get now. Right after this. So here we go. We're going to start off with Buffy the Vampire Slayer Omnibus #1. When was this published? Um, 2007, first edition. Okay. Clementine, book 1. And this was done, who knows when it was printed? I don't know. You'd think it would be right here where it's supposed to be. Maybe it's in the back. No, I have no idea. But it was published by Image. And then I have another copy. And these are a little bit smaller than your average trade paperback. Next up, Two Guns, Second Shot, Deluxe Edition. Now a major motion picture from Universal Pictures. And this is May of 2013, published by Boom, first printing. There you go. Next we have Shield, inspired by the hit TV series. It was a hit. I watched some of it. It was okay, I guess. I wouldn't call it a hit. Manufactured 2015. I guess this is a first print. Looks like first print, first impression. We got Rocket, the Blue Ribbons, or the Blue River Score. First printing, first impression. Nice. Unfortunately, this stuff doesn't sell for much. Empire of the Dead, Act 2. First impression, first print. Death Watch. Or no, Death Match, excuse me. Boom Studios. 2013, doesn't say. Deathmatch Volume 3, June 2014. Looks like it's a first print, but I don't know. What the Duck by Howard the Duck, or from Howard the Duck by Zdarsky and Quinones. First print, first edition, or first impression. Stephen King, The Stand. American Nightmares. This is volume 2. Volume 2, first print, first edition. Interesting thing about The Stand. Now, I read The Stand. I read the hardback copy of it. It is the only book that I had to put down and go back to at a later date. Because when I started reading it, I had a cold. Matter of fact, I had the flu. At every symptom that they described in the book. I had to put the book down until I got better. Then I was able to finish reading it. Ripley's Believe It or Not. I think I'm going to end up keeping this one. It's by Zenescope. This is a second printing, unfortunately. That's okay. I like Zenescope stuff, so this I will probably end up keeping. We'll set that off to the side. Ant-Man, Second Chance Man. Volume 1. First printing, 2015. Reprints Ant-Man 1 through 5. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Guarded. First edition, May 2013, first impression. This is takes place after the events of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 8. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, welcome to the team. Season 9, Volume 4. First edition, first print, first impression. Star Wars, A New Hope, Episode 4. Introduction by Peter Mayhew. Looks like a first print, first impression. Basically reprints that. Avengers, Endless Warfare. Or no, Endless Warf Time. First printing. First impression. The way you tell the impression is you look down here at these numbers, and if it goes 10 to 1, it's a first impression. If it has 10 to 2, it's a second impression. At least that's my understanding of it. Thor Ragnarok Prelude. Same thing, first print, first edition, or first print, first impression. Now, all of the impressions are still considered first printings, but they're, it makes a difference. Doctor Strange, The Last Days of Magic. Harley Quinn, Volume 2, Power Outage. Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. (2014). Originally published in single magazine form, Harley Quinn 9 through 13. Harley Quinn Futures End, Harley Quinn Invades, yeah. So this, I think, is part of the New 52 thing. I might keep that. I don't know. Harley Quinn, Power Girl. Okay. Harley Quinn, New 52, Volume 1, Hot in the City. Those go like that. Very cool. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Reckoning. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, New Rules. Most of these I'm going to sell. Doctor Strange, The Flight of Bones. This reprints Doctor Strange comics. I remember when that was published. Thor, Worthy Origins. War Zones, 1872. Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, Steve Rogers, rest in peace, 1872. It's a Secret Wars novel. Marvel Superhero Spectacular. DC New 52 Swamp Thing Volume 6, The Serene. I may decide to keep this one also until I get the New 52 Swamp Things. Batman New 52 Volume 4, Zero Year Secret City. New Suicide Squad Volume 1, Pure Insanity. Volume 2, Monsters. Silver Surfer, Last Days. Oh, I'd know Allred's art anywhere. Captain America and the Falcon, the complete collection. Fantastic Four, Visionaries by John Byrne. So right around issue 232. Back in the Byrne era. Nice. Captain America, Red Menace, Ultimate Collection. Silver Surfer, New Dawn. Also has Michael Allred art. Rocket Raccoon, A Chasing Tale. I kind of like this cartoony art. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Love Dares You. This is volume 3. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Long Way Home. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, No Future for You. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Free Fall. I was never a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer as far as the TV show goes. I think the TV show took itself too seriously. Now, the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I love. That is a great comedy movie. And one of the best things about it is it has the longest death scene, I think, that is in any movie ever. And of course, Paul Reubens did that. He dies for the last about the last third of the movie. That's Older Demons and Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Your Own. But like I said, I think the TV show took itself too seriously. I would have enjoyed it more if it had a little bit of a comedy bent to it. These are the ones I think I might keep. Definitely keeping this one. And these I might keep. I don't know yet. That's Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1, Volume 2, and a no volume. So, yeah. Kind of neat. Whole bunch of graphic novels. I generally get about $5 a piece for them at shows. If anybody wants any of those that I showed, like I said, I generally get about $5 a piece for them. Of course, you'd have to pay shipping, but other than that, yeah, we're good. Except for the DC stuff. I think I'm going to keep that. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you saw something you want. Give me a holler if you do. In the meantime, take care, everybody. Have yourself a great weekend. Bye. Oh, if you watched my 8 p.m. Video this past week or watched it afterwards, but my live stream at 8 p.m. Wednesdays, if you watched the last one, I show a Thor comic that I have to work on because I said I was going to fix it. It had a slightly nasty spine roll. Not anything too terrible, but it did have a spine roll. And I hate spine rolls, so of course I had to fix it. I show the first step of how I fix it on this coming Monday. On this coming Monday's video, in which I work on 4 Color 49, but I also show like a little preview of that Thor comic. So you might want to make sure you watch that. And of course, I'm not going to do the reveal on the Thor comic and how it turned out until Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central, Coffee with Chaos. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be fun. Take care, everybody. Have yourself a great weekend. Bye.